with ease and security. Call Jamie Kyle 423-381-3429.
We're joined now by Lee University President Dr. Paul Kahn and Andrea Patrick. And I guess alumni relations, your official title?
Yes, it is.
All right, Dr. Kahn, you were here a week ago with your buddy Danny.
I was here a week ago? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
with your buddy Danny Murray.
Oh, yeah.
And I know we try to
no wonder. And I probably said something stupid about the Tennessee Alabama.
Oh, here we go. You picked Alabama to beat UT.
Let me give some context.
Here we go.
Along with millions of people in the Deep South, I have been placed under this kind of spell. You know, it's Halloween week. It's called the Nick Saban spell. Okay.
He was born on Halloween.
Yeah. Was he born on Halloween? Hey, we need to check into that. All right. I gotta dig down deep in my soul and analyze why do I just automatically think Alabama is the team.
In Knoxville. You picked them in Knoxville.
I picked them in Knoxville because, just to be honest, Steve, I just woke up stupid that morning.
Well, anyway.
While I'm at it now.
Come on.
I'm softening on Alabama a little. Boy, to look at those AP ratings and see Alabama in the second 10, it hasn't happened it's shocking. But let me make a prediction.
All right, here we go.
When the bell rings for the Big 12 at the end of the year, right?
Yep.
Georgia will be there, of course.
Yep.
And Texas.
Yep.
And Tennessee. And Alabama, they will be there. Steve, get a grip. Yeah, Alabama's going
to be in the playoff?
They'll make the top 12. Right. Why? Because Saban knows people.
It's still humans pick that, don't they?
I know. Hey, I'm confused. What can I say? I'm confused.
No,
I drank the Alabama Kool-Aid. I got friends from Alabama. They seem like normal people.
Yeah. Including the lady that's standing here next to you.
Andrea Patrick is an Alabama alum.
Yes. I am. Yes.
Yeah. And she seems normal.
Well,
Sundays,
She's
right?
been at Lee a while.
Yeah.
But
so we've watched Alabama struggle. Obviously. Yeah. Jeez, the South Carolina game, they barely squeak it out. Of course, they look so good against Georgia. How do you explain that?
I know.
Football man.
Georgia.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt. Talk about Vanderbilt. You've got a lot of friends over there. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, the thing about Vanderbilt is they got players on their team who can read without moving their lips.
Which is a rarity.
And it's kind of not fair to have such smart guys across the line from you. So, usually they had smart guys, we had big guys. Now they got big smart guys.
That's true.
We still have big guys.
Pretty good. Yeah. Well, Dr. Kahn, I know one of your favorite times of the year is homecoming at Lee University. It is a wonderful, wonderful event.
Absolutely, and that's what we're here to remind people. That's coming up next Saturday, Friday and Saturday of next weekend. Andrea Patrick is our new Director of Alumni Relations. You met her on an earlier broadcast. Do you still call it a broadcast even though you have TV?
I don't know.
Okay.
We call it. We're just here.
Whatever. Anyway,
minor league.
I, like most other Clevelanders, wake up in the morning and before I've even opened my eyes, I push the radio on for 104.1.
Thank you.
I drive toward work. I have it in my car. If you guys are really having a good morning and I get to work, I just keep driving.
You just drive on down.
That's right. No. I just drive around. If I come in late, my staff knows, he was really loving Heartline this morning. So Andrea Patrick's been here before. She's met you. She's our new Director of Alumni Relations. She's not new to Lee. She was a part of the golden team that created those great enrollment records for many, many years, and she was in admissions. She's been gone for about 10 years, gone from Lee, and she's back as the alumni director. But as a result, we kind of got a new sense of excitement about homecoming, and it's going to be great weather, we think, and it's just going to be a terrific weekend.
It usually is. Andrea, let's talk about homecoming. As you talk to people here in Cleveland and Southeast Tennessee, What do you tell them? We know there's a lot of alums in this
Yes.
area right here.
We are so proud of all of our local alums. We are trying to get the word out. We have a golf tournament at the Cleveland Country Club on Friday, November 1st. It's easy to register. You can go to the Lee website and register to play golf with fellow alums. We're excited about that.
Wait, Steve, do you play golf?
I play miniature golf.
You play miniature golf. Well, I mean,
it's
it's appropriate. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Steve, we need you to come play golf
Do
on
you
Friday.
play golf?
Oh, do I play golf?
play golf?
Oh, do I play golf? And then back to Andrea. Let's do some business here. If we don't talk enough about Lee, I don't get my mileage paid coming over
I'm
here.
trying. I'm trying. Or your coffee.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying.
Yeah.
All right.
So
The golf tournament?
the golf tournament, yes, we
Where
have
are you holding that?
Cleveland Country Club.
Okay, all right.
Yes, so lots of local sponsors. We're excited to have that golf tournament on the Lee campus Friday and Saturday. We will have a wide variety of events. So Friday night we have Volley for the Cure, 7 o'clock in the Walker Arena, and then 7 o'clock in the Conn Center. We will also have Traditions of Lee, which is where we're going to showcase the 10th anniversary of the School of Nursing. We're going to celebrate 60 years of DZT, 35 years of symphonic band. So we're going to try to showcase many groups at that event.
Dr. Kahn, hard to believe let me talk about School of Nursing for a second. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years. But
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. But
And
secondly-
hey, as someone pointed out recently, think about this. 10 years ago, there was no nursing program at Lee. Where are we now? We are putting dozens and dozens of outstanding young nurses into the hospitals and healthcare providers of this lower East Tennessee region particularly. It's amazing really to think what's been done in 10 years.
some of my friends at area hospitals and leadership tell me they are the best nurses that they find are from Lee University. And it's been 10 years. Imagine what the next...
I absolutely believe that about our nurses. But yeah, so we're going to celebrate the 10-year journey, and we have a wonderful facility, a wonderful faculty. Our nurses pass the NCLEX, that's the National Nursing Exam, after they graduate at the highest rate in the state of Tennessee in the last 3 years, passing it on the first time.
Wow.
You know, we're just getting lots of great things happening. So we're going to celebrate that. And we're going to, Andrea didn't mention that we always have a distinguished alumnus of the year, and we choose an honorary alumnus every year. That's one person who did not go to Lee, but we wish they had gone to Lee. Now, the reason it's such a big honor is there are billions of people in this category.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, think of it, billions. So anyway, seriously, we choose this person, and sometimes it's somebody from out of town, but this year it's a local leader. Is it okay to say this?
Yes.
Scott Taylor has been chosen as our honorary alumnus of the year. So we will be honoring him sometime in a community event sometime between now and Christmas, but that's being announced over on campus during our homecoming weekend. And talk to Scott about that. What a terrific friend of Lee and friend of the community and friend of the downtown area. Great banker from a family that really loved this community. And of course there's a transition occurring in Bank of Cleveland, and this seemed to us is a really good time for us to say, hey, Scott Taylor is one of the most outstanding people in this community. He did not go to Lee, but we wish he had. And then there are other people, they went to Lee,
And
and we're so glad they did.
we wish they hadn't. I'll finish that for him. Andrea, what else is happening at homecoming weekend?
So for all our local alums, come back, visit with your faculty that you had classes with. We have receptions, breakfast set up. The clubs have various events. All of the information can be found on the Lee University website. We have a full schedule. We have men's and women's basketball games. So lots of exciting things for alums to come back to campus and reconnect with old friends.
It's the whole weekend.
A couple
Whole
of those
weekend.
sports notes, by the way. Our opponent on men's basketball on Saturday afternoon is University of South, Swanee. Well, you wonder, why are you going to beat up on a D3 school? But that's a separate question. Well, what makes it interesting is, do you remember that our coach, Bubba Smith, who was selected as Coach of the Year for our men's basketball program, Bubba Smith, we stole him from Swanee.
right. I've
So
forgotten
this
that.
is going to have a little interesting thing to it. And the Volley for the Cure, our biggest volleyball crowd of the year, hands down.
That's right.
Friday night, Volley for the Cure, a program that focuses on raising funds for breast cancer and survivors and research and so on. Lots of wonderful community people come out and fill up that gym. So that's at 7 o'clock, I think, Andrea.
Yes, it is, 7 o'clock.
And we're playing West Alabama, a conference game. Our volleyball team's doing great. It has really been coming back in this last couple of years. And so hope we'll see a lot of people at that volleyball game.
Wonderful opportunities. And Andrea, like you said, all the information on the Lee website, is that right?
That's correct.
How do they find that?
Well, there should be a button at the bottom of the web page that says Homecoming, and that's where you can click and get all of that information.
All right,
Yes.
leeuniversity.edu. Dr. Paul Kahn, who's come in and apologized to UT Nation. Well, you really didn't, but you should. Probably.
Well, sort of. But let me just say this. However.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Lee University football, still undefeated.
That's right.
Still undefeated.
All right, we're looking forward to it. And Andrea, thank you so much for what you're doing also. It's going to be fun. We'll
It's
have
gonna be
we'll have a
great.
great time.
Thank
All
you.
right. Hey, I met